Hi guys, cash envelope time. And we'll need my can. Okay. So we are on the 1st through the 15th portion of February. I'm gonna do this really pretty quick. I'm taking my aunt off the farm, I believe, today. So we shall see how that goes. Anyway, first off, let's take a look at, we are in February. And. So this is the day that I took out cash. 200. Dun dun. Oh my goodness. 269.30 on the second. Was it transfer? And then on the 5th was Netflix. That was $7.99. On the 6th was my Audible. That was $14.95. And then cash on the 9th. So then I write that in here. 9. That brings me to 86.36 is my current balance in my checking account. Shum, shum, shum. Right on. Okay. So another thing that I check as I'm getting ready to do my envelopes is I give myself a $20 bill every week. So this one was already taken care of. So this 1, 2, I don't know if you guys can see all of this. 3, 4. So we have 4 weeks in February. And we shall stuff accordingly. Dun, 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 dun. This is all my January receipts. This is my allowance leftovers from January. So I take that and it goes in here in my can. Dun, 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 dun. And this is 210. What are we at? 20, 40, 60, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 75. So that's it. I just kind of, sometimes I write down when something happens, and then I'm keeping track of the balance that's in there. The can. Okay, so there's that. Put this away while it's in my hand. So I keep 2 of these bank cash envelopes. One is for the 13th through the 15th, and one's 1st through the 15th. I write out how I want my bills, how I would like to receive my bills. That's kind of what these things are. Not kind of, it's exactly what these things are. Anyway, there we go. Okay. Ah! Maybe I should clean off my table. Okay. Cash envelope stuffing. And I went and got more withdraw and deposit slips. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is for my allowance. One of them is for this week. So we've got $40 going into this envelope. So how I get my allowance, I know there's a lot of Dave Ramsey people and Dave doesn't believe in the word allowance. To me, taking care of my budget is worth getting my little walking around money. I don't have an eating out fund. I don't have a clothes fund. I don't do much of that stuff. I have a lot of sinking funds that some people would be like, oh, you're not supposed to save money until you pay off your debt. But I think my teeth and being prepared for my car dying is kind of important. So, so I don't fund going out to eat. I don't do a lot of that stuff. But I do give myself $20 a week walking around money. That's my sanity money. My leftovers go into my can, and this can, when I need to go buy clothes or I'm headed out on an adventure, like going to a friend's birthday party at a restaurant or something, I can pull money out of that can. It doesn't bust my budget because it was budgeted for like months and months ago. It's just the leftovers. So some people in their every dollar budget, anything that's left over goes towards the baby step. For me, certain categories go towards a sinking fund, like my rainy day fund, or here's my gardening can. So when I have leftovers in my food budget, the leftovers go in here. Which my gardening can is currently here. So the thing with these cans is that I don't put them in my budget. I keep track inside of the cans. So here's my card where I keep track of what money I spent. But it was already budgeted for, so it's not part of my monthly budget. It already came and went. If there was a dire emergency and I needed to tap into these cans, I would think really, really hard, twice or thrice, but to me, they're kind of not disposable. They have purposes. Like, my gardening fund is to help feed me. Anyway. So there's all that. But anyway, I hear a lot of people calling Dave Ramsey lately that, but my paycheck is bigger than it should be. What do I do with all the extra money? And Dave jokingly says, well, go ahead and send it on to me. It's like, why don't you have a contingency plan for your extras? Anyway, so my leftovers are $30 in my grocery fund. And that's what these 250s are for the first half of February. So I don't get rid of my leftovers until the 15th cash goes in, which is only in a week. And then I'll put these into my gardening can. But anyway, until then, one of these 50s gets tucked in this back pocket. And that is for next week. And then this other 50 plus our leftovers, my leftovers, it's only me, they go into this week. So I do need to buy a couple of grocery items, but for the most part, I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so that is my cash envelopes. Super duper exciting. So my allowance and my grocery, that's the only things that I fund in my 1st through the 15th. Anyway, any questions? Go ahead and ask. Otherwise, that's that. Alright. Have a good day, everybody. Bye.